Welcome you to watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monli Sarambai, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. In this year, dedicated to the reflection and development of the late dimension of the Salesian family, it may be interesting to highlight organizations and realities led by lay people who live the charism of Don Bosco in the field. Like the Don Bosco 2000 Association, which welcomed and declined Don Bosco's preventive system in its daily activities, from the reception of migrants who reach Italy to international cooperation, from the experience in prisons to the formation of young people in oratories. Don Bosco represents for us the guide to respond in a pragmatic way to the needs of the historical time in which we live, allowing us to identify young people as our privileged recipient, especially the youngest and most needy, explains Cinzia Vela, Director General of the Association. Directors, principals and legal representatives of the 22 schools of the Salesian Educational Network of Chile participated in a session to strengthen the management teams at the end of January at the Salesian Educational Center of Alameda in Santiago. The theme of the meeting was Coincide, like Leven in the World, a phrase inspired by the Strena 2023 of the Rector Major, which motivates to have an impact on society through co-responsibility between consecrated Salesians and lay people. The activities began with the Eucharist presided over by Father Jos Toledo, Provincial Bursar, who in his homily said, "The challenge for us is to discover, as communities and directors, what we want to continue teaching. May our faith in the Lord grow in these days." Then, the Provincial of the Salesians of Chile, Father Carlo Lira, illustrated the Strena of the Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Arteme, entitled, As Leven in Today's Human Family. The 12th Annual National Convention of all Don Bosco TVET Centers of India is being held from the 3rd to the 5th of February 2023 at Don Bosco Skill Mission, Bangalore, Karnataka. The convention was graced by Father Biju Michael, Regional Councillor, South Asia, Father Davis M.J., Provincial In Charge and President of Don Bosco Tech Society, Father George Matthew, Executive Director, Don Bosco Tech Society, Father Noble George, Assistant Director, Don Bosco Tech Society, and Father Joseph Elavanal, Director, DBSM. The convention saw a participation of about 100 members, which consists of Technical Commission head and principals and directors of TVET centers from the 11 provinces in India, along with national and state team members of Don Bosco Tech Society. The theme for the convention is Let's Reconnect and focuses to revisit the origins of the network and to closely look at the skilling memory lane with the idea of looking ahead to impact the lives of the needy youth in large numbers. All the provinces had the opportunity to share experiences, ideas and plans for the coming years with regard to the ensuring greater impact of the NEET. The presentations were insightful and futuristic. The Salesian Bulletin SB is an original creation of Don Bosco, who founded in August 1877. He himself prepared the first issue. Today, it is published in 132 countries around the world, in 62 editions and read in 31 languages. After so many years, it retains an amazing vitality. All credit is due to its inventor, who had an astounding and acute vision of the future. Don Bosco was a born communicator. The Salesian Bulletin is an initiative of Don Bosco himself. A long time has passed between the first issue in 1877 and the 2023 issues. The format has changed. It has been published in more countries and more languages in recent years. Thanks to the development of the internet and social networks, the Salesian Bulletin has been present in the digital space. Those responsible for this extremely important part of the Salesian charism will meet in Turin in April 2023. The meeting will be held from April 21st to 26th in Valdocco. It is being organized by the Sector for Social Communication in the heart of the birth of the Salesian congregation. Visits to places associated with Don Bosco are also planned. About 70 people from all over the world will participate in the meeting, SB directors, contributors and reporters. From Friday 3rd to Sunday 5th February, Salesians and lay people in charge of formation in schools in Spain, Italy and Portugal met at the National Youth Pastoral Center in Rome. This working meeting is a step forward in the process of defining the joint formation of Salesians and lay people in the framework of the Don Bosco Formation Europe initiative as requested at the meeting of European provincials in Turin in November 2021. In the presence of the national delegates of Youth Ministry of Spain, Italy and Portugal, and animated by Father Fabio Attard, the participants, through a methodology of discernment, shared their respective formative experiences and identified challenges in this Mediterranean region. Among them, the importance of strengthening the Salesian charism and identity, of in-depth qualification of those who have roles of animation and leadership in the provinces, and of exploring together how to implement the preventive system in the European society today and tomorrow. A methodology that will hopefully be replicated in other areas of Europe in order to continue advancing its project with initiatives that give meaning and direction to this coming and going together towards young Europeans. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.